What's up, folks? It's Dan here from BeAGameCharacter.com, where we turn games into gains, and today we're going over the flat dumbbell bench press. So for this exercise, you're going to need a flat bench. This is an adjustable bench that is currently flat, and also a couple of dumbbells, as if the name was not self-explanatory enough. So what you want to do is you're going to pick up your dumbbells, and here's the first tip for you. It's not going to be an issue when you first start out, probably, but as your dumbbells get heavier, you're going to have a harder time getting them into place when you're lifting. So, first tip, to get your dumbbells into proper place, you can lean back and kick them up with your knees like that, and use the strength of your legs to really push them up rather than relying on your arms. So, for the flat dumbbell bench press, a couple of things that you want to avoid. First off, you want to avoid flaring your elbows out really wide like this. Not good. Disengage the lats, relies too much on your shoulder is not a good time. All right? You also want to make sure that you have a slight turn and your grip like this, because you're going to need that in order to keep your elbows from flaring out properly. Try and keep your hands perfectly straight like this. You're going to have a really hard time with the motion. So you want a slight turn, and you want your elbows at least at a 45-degree angle as you come down and then as you press back up again. And you want to make sure as you're doing this that you can stretch all the way out. So you want to feel that full stretch in your pecs and then push back up again. Other thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're keeping your hands at relatively the same level the whole time. Down and back up again. You don't want to be like staggered and pushing up like this. Instead, you want a nice flat down and up again, just like this. Show that from the front as well. Again, you can kick them up like that. And you can see here what I'm talking about with the angle of the hands. I'm not straight like this. I'm also not turned all the way like this. I'm at a little bit of an angle, basically in line with the angle my arms are at. So I go down and back up again, just like that. Now, nice things about the dumbbell flat bench press versus the barbell flat bench press. First off, it's going to work your stabilizer muscles in your arms a little bit more because you don't have a bar right between them, which inherently stabilizes the motion a bit. Drawback of this is that you're never, ever, 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 ever going to bench the same amount of total weight with dumbbells that you could with a barbell. So, if you can bench, say, 150 pounds in a barbell, you're not going to be doing 75 pounds in each hand with dumbbells. It's not a straight 50-50. You're adding that bar adds a lot of stability, which really allows you to rely a lot more on just raw strength for moving the weight. But because of that, you get a lot more stabilizer motion, as I mentioned. The other thing that you can do is that you can isolate your arms a little more. One arm can't compensate for the other. They're both separate from each other. The other thing is you can also sometimes kind of feel a wider range of motion for your pecs. So when it comes to like bodybuilding type motions, I actually prefer dumbbell bench to flat bench. Just specifically for that reason. I feel personally that I can activate my pecs a bit more and get a little bit wider range of motion on them versus a flat barbell bench. Now, with the barbell, you'll be pushing more numbers, as I mentioned, which does help contribute to size gain. So I would not cut the barbell bench out of your routine completely, but definitely think about adding these in. I have some workouts in the vlogs that only include the flat dumbbell bench versus the flat barbell bench. And that's partially just because you need less equipment that way. Other nice thing about the dumbbell bench is that you don't need a spotter, even if you're going really, really heavy. Barbell bench, if you're going heavy and you don't have safety bars on your power rack, it's not a good idea to not have a spotter, because the last thing you want is to get that bar stuck on your chest and you have to do the typical roll out or whatever. So this is a great way that you can really push yourself strength-wise without putting yourself at physical risk. So that's it. That's the dumbbell flat bench press. Thank you for watching. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and continue to be awesome. Bye-bye.
Listen.